Hello everybody, today back in another video. Alright, my tennis friends all around the world. Today's video is going to be about, I have just had enough with this Federer quote that many people, a lot of people, not maybe many, I don't know, I have not the number exactly, but when I read some articles, when I see some shows sometimes, when they call Federer, here we have Roger Federer the GOAT. And I am sick and tired of this, really, to be quite honest. I am sick and tired of this bullshit. Yeah, Federer is one of the greatest tennis players of all time, together with Nadal and Djokovic, absolutely. And for a while, he was the GOAT. He for sure was, when he at least broke Pistol Pete Sampras' record with 15 Grand Slam titles back in 2009. In that Wimbledon epic final against Andy Roddick, and actually Sampras was on the stage witnessing everything when Federer won that epic battle and won his 15th Grand Slam title and surpassed Pistol Pete Sampras, which had the record in Grand Slams before that with 14 Grand Slam titles. Federer went up to 15, and then we all know that Federer ultimately went on to win 20 majors in his career. So for a while, he was the GOAT for sure. And for sure, he is the most popular tennis player of all time without any shadow of a doubt. Why? Because he has that beautiful tennis style. He has that elegance. He has that flawless tennis style on the court. He has that beautiful, majestic tennis style on the court. Nadal and Djokovic they don't even come close to Federer in that department. That's why I fell in love in Federer's tennis style, because the way he was playing the game, he was chip and charging. His backhand so beautiful, not so effective all the time, but so beautiful. His forehand, his way to winning the points, he is a much more offensive than what Djokovic and what Nadal is. He tries to play tennis with offense. He tries to win the points. He is not a grinder a la Djokovic, a la Nadal. Not that they cannot win points, not that they don't have any offensive skills, because they for sure do, both Nadal and Djokovic, but they don't have offensive skills like Federer have. Federer, he is a joy to watch playing tennis. Let's be honest here. Federer, he can feel the stand in a tennis session, in a tennis practice. When he practices, when he was playing tennis, Federer, and Nadal too, by the way, not only Federer, but especially Federer, they can sell tickets in their practice sessions. They can do. They not only selling, they can fill the stadiums, both Nadal and Federer, especially Federer. They can fill the stadiums in their practice sessions. I don't know if Djokovic has, for sure has probably also filled the stadiums in his practice sessions, but definitely not in the same amount of times that what Federer has done. Not even close. And not even close to Nadal either, because Nadal also can fill the practice stadiums when he practices. Let's be honest here. So Federer is the most popular tennis player of all time, and it depends because of his tennis style. And not only because of his tennis style, because I've heard this quote many times. Federer is the most popular tennis player of all time, which is true. He is the most popular tennis player of all time. That is definitely true. But the reason to that is because of his tennis style, like I just said on this video. But it is not only because of that. A beautiful tennis style Grigor Dimitrov also have. A beautiful tennis style Denis Shapovalov also have. So it is not only playing beautiful, Stefanos Tsitsipas also has a beautiful tennis style. They can chip and charge, they can hit great backhands, they can hit down the line backhands, they can hit cross-court backhand, they can attack the net, they can slice, they can drop shot. But it is not only having a beautiful tennis style that makes you the most popular tennis player of all time. You need to be successful as well. Oh yeah, baby, you need to be successful. I cannot say that Shapovalov has been that he hasn't had that many success in his career. Shapovalov. How many tournaments has the dude won? Only one. Grigor Dimitrov and Tsitsipas, they have had more success than Shapovalov. I give it to them. But they don't come even close to Federer's success, Dimitrov and Tsitsipas. They don't even come close to Federer's success. So it is not only playing and having a great and beautiful tennis style, it is also doing it with success, which Federer has done with 103 titles, 20 Grand Slam titles, 103 titles overall in his career, 20 Grand Slam titles, 28 Master 1000 titles, 310 weeks as world number one, to mention some of Federer's great achievements. 31 Grand Slam finals. So Federer is the most popular tennis player of all time due to his tennis style and due to his success combined together with his tennis style. But he's not the GOAT. Can people stop calling him the GOAT? On tennis shows, on tennis ceremonies, on social medias, stop it. Even you Federer fans who are fanboys of Federer, I'm myself a Federer fan. I am. But that doesn't mean I deny the truth. That doesn't mean I close my eyes for the truth. He isn't the GOAT. He, for God's sakes, maybe he's not even the second best tennis player of all time. For some, he is the second best tennis player of all time. I don't argue with that. If some of you have him as the second best tennis player of all time, I respect that. It is fine with me. All right. Nadal has 2 more majors than Federer, but Nadal has won 63% of his majors in the same tournament, which is French Open. But French Open is a Grand Slam tournament. It is not a 250 class tournament or 500 class tournament or a Master. It is a Grand Slam tournament. But anyway, 63% of Nadal Grand Slam titles are in the same tournament, which is French Open. So if some of you, and Federer has he has some arguments that can make him a greater player than Nadal. For me, Federer is not even the second best tennis player of all time. I've done video about this before. He is the 3rd best tennis player of all time. Djokovic is the first, of course. Nadal the second. Federer the third in my list. But if some of you have Nadal as in the third place and Federer in the second place, fine with me. I don't argue with that. But Federer is never in number 1 spot. He is never. He doesn't come close to Djokovic. For God's sake, I don't even need to mention the achievement that Djokovic has achieved. Or do I need to do it? 24 Grand Slam titles, 4 more than Federer. 40 Master 1000 titles. 12 more Master 1000 titles than Federer. 420 plus weeks as world number 1, Djokovic. Federer, 310 weeks as world number 1. I don't know, man. 71, I believe. Djokovic has won big titles. Federer has won 54. So 17 more big titles than Federer have Djokovic won. He has won ATP Tour Finals 7 times. Federer has won it 6 times. He has ended as the world number 1 8 times. Djokovic, Federer has ended as world number 1 in the season 5 times. I have probably forgot something. And he has won 12 Grand Slam titles in his 30s, as many as he did in his 20s. Novak Djokovic, which is unbelievable, outrageous stuff. Federer won only 4 Grand Slam titles in his 30s and 16 in his 20s. And Djokovic has won 4 times 3 Grand Slam titles in a season, 2011, 2015, 2021, and 2023. Federer did it in three times. So, and not to mention, Djokovic has won 2 of these times that he has won 3 Grand Slam titles in the same year has been in his 30s. 2021 when he was 33 years old, and 2023 when he was 36 years old. Federer has never done this kind of achievements. Last time Federer won 3 Grand Slam titles in one season, he was 26 years old back in 2007. The same thing with Nadal. Last time and only time Nadal won 3 Grand Slam titles in 1 year was back in 2010, where Nadal was back then 24 years old. And Djokovic did it as late as last year, as 36 years old, winning 3 majors in one same season. And 2 of them he did win as 36 years old, French Open and US Open last year, Novak Djokovic. Federer has won only 1 Grand Slam title as 36 years old, which was back in 2018 Australian Open, and Nadal has also won 1 Grand Slam title as 36 years old, which he did at French Open 2022. Djokovic has won 2 Grand Slam titles as 36 years old, which is French Open last year and US Open last year. Let's see if Djokovic can win 1 major as 37 years old, something that Federer has never done, and something Nadal has never done as well. Let's see if Djokovic can surpass his main 2 chief rivals in that department as well, winning a Grand Slam title as 37 years old. So stop it, my tennis friends all over the world, calling Federer as the GOAT, because he's not the GOAT. He's not even close in being the GOAT. Djokovic has much more better achievements than Federer. Federer, in my list, is in the 3rd place as the greatest tennis player of all time. He's not even in the 2nd place. So you guys who call Federer as the GOAT, please stop it with this nonsense, because I have had enough. I have had enough. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, peace.